Onye nka mma na-abara m mba. Onye nka mma. Onye nka mma na-abara m mba. Onye nka mma. Who's this number one person? Trying to fix her school skirt for her. My baby school skirts. Okay. And that's why it was going off her waist. It was too big for her. And now I've reduced it. This one here. Okay. Who is here? Let me see you and give you a shout out, please. Josie, I see you again, China man. How are you? From China? How is China today? Welcome to my live. What time is it in your area today? Good. Good to hear that China is good today. I just want them to be good at all the time. These are their school uniforms. They're gonna wear all of them tomorrow. And I had to just get them ready. Their uniform for the whole week. Thank you, Josie. Come on, where is the rest of you? I want to give you a shout out. Tell me where you are watching me from, so I can blow you some big kisses from my end. Okay? Who wants some kisses? I can blow you some kisses. Hallelujah. Prophet. Okay with me. Hello. How are you? Thank you, Josie. Thank you. Thank you. Hallelujah. 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 Oh, the words cricket David played. Please the Lord. You don't really care for music. It goes like this. Fourth and fifth, the manifold and the jolly powerful King composing. Hallelujah. 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 Faith was strong, but you need it. Gena David Denise. I will just call you Denise anyway. How are you? Guys, you can see I've been awake all night. I didn't sleep. I could not sleep. Because of one thing or the other, I could not sleep. Hey, because of one thing or the other, I could not sleep. Are you a new person here? Say yes. If you are the king, I see you again. How are you? So, Michelle Monique. Hello. So if you are new in this place, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you, Anda King. I love you. Thank you. Michelle from Caribbean. Whoa. Thank you. How is Caribbean today? Caribbean, Martinique. Bernard Ngeno. Hello. Yes, welcome. Okay, you're a new person here. Don't forget to subscribe. So hit the subscribe button right now. Just hit it like that. Pa. All right. I have problem of hunger and poverty. Please support me. Where are you watching me from, Nini? Nini Gay, where are you watching me from? Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. MD Solex. Hi. Good to see you again. Everybody go ahead and react to this live. Send me some raid hearts emoji. Send me the raid hearts, please. To keep. Oh, MD Solex said you are new here. Everybody welcome MD Solex to the house. We love you. We love you. We love you. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. Saw her bathing on the roof. Beauty, rich man. How are you, rich man? In her moonlight, overdrew ya. She tied it to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne. She cut your hair. From your lips she drew the hallelujah. I'm streaming from England, the United Kingdom, darling. How are you today? Don't forget to subscribe here. Hallelujah. 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 Oh, you're chatting from Nigeria. Bless you. How is Nigeria today? You guys are really having fun in that country, man. I can't wait to relocate back to Nigeria. This place is boring. It's boring here, guys. It is boring. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, this one is going on my beard. Okay, I think I'm done. So, did you see how I use one stone to buy two beds? I use one stone to buy two beds. Hallelujah. That's my children's school uniform, Marks and Spencer. M and S. Hallelujah. Yeah. So I was watching this case right now of VDM. Hi, James Ngugi, you're back. I love you too, darling. I love you back. Thank you so much. If you haven't liked this live, what are you waiting for? You're not being charged to do so. It's absolutely free. Some people don't even, that's why you see some people, they prefer just recording their things. And from Tianjin, China, greetings. Thank you, Joss. Some people would rather go and record it and post it. They don't want to engage with you people. They want you people to engage with them, but they don't want to engage with you. But I like to engage with my people. Unfortunately, people does not like it like that. So I came across the video of Very Dark Black Man now, where he was actually calling out a guy in the United Kingdom called Onyeka, is it Nwelue or Nwelue? Sorry if I didn't get his surname right there. Okay, so this guy lives in the UK in London, and he is a lecturer at the Oxford University in London, in Oxford, London. And so the guy actually kicked against VDM by talking ish. In fact, his statement actually does not make any sense. And VDM actually disappointed me by responding to him. Because the reason I said he disappointed me was that Curtis Carter, how are you, darling? The reason I said that he disappointed me was the fact that I felt like before you respond to people in the name of they live abroad, you should investigate a little bit to know who they are, what they do, and things, how they are regarded in the society. Yeah. Somebody that he's a lecturer at Oxford University, but never made any positive impact in his life other than negative impact. Believe me, Onyeka Nwelue or Nyelue, whatever. One thing that VDM should have done first before pest folk. Are you real? One thing that VDM could have done first was to investigate this person that is actually calling him out and trying to, raise negative awareness against him. That is one thing you could have done, because when you see such people and you treat them as nobody, they will remain silent forever. Yeah, because VDM has done a great thing by opening the eyes of Nigerians, even me too, that live in the United Kingdom. Oh, he opened my eyes to know that my iPhone that I'm using now to stream, if I tell you how much I pay for this iPhone, that is millions of naira. I paid for it. Yeah. So everything I bought this iPhone was around 1,500 plus. So if you calculate how much it is now, it's over 3 million. I paid for this one iPhone here in the United Kingdom. I wanted to buy his iPhone and I heard it's finished. I really wanted one because I need a phone. Yeah, I was among the first set of people that was asking for it. And I didn't get the account to pay money to. I didn't get it. I didn't know when he shared the account for people to pay for the iPhone. I could have been one of the people to pay because I'm in desperate need of another iPhone for my streaming businesses. So he opened the eyes of not only Nigerians but people abroad that you can actually get this much hyped iPhone at a very low cost. So is it not 260,000 naira that he is selling it, which here is less than 200 pounds. Hey! So it means if I pay that less than 200 pounds, I'm going to get this iPhone 17 Plus or iPhone 17 Pro Max. Even if iPhone 17 is for the lower 17, I wouldn't mind paying more to get the iPhone 17 Pro Max because I always like the Pro Max one. Then, and you are telling me that somebody who has not made any, negative, any positive impact from the United Kingdom, where you go and got all the enlightenment. Yeah. You got all the enlightenment as a lecturer. Lecturer in the University of Oxford University. Almighty Oxford. Nothing to impact your people apart from teaching them the wrong aspects of life. Inspiring them, the men to go on their fellow men and the women to go on their fellow women. That is all you could impact, the only impact you could make. So that's why I said, if VDM had actually investigated that guy, if VDM had actually done a proper investigation, he couldn't have responded to him, honestly speaking. Because that is a total waste of his time, energy, and making him popular. Making him popular, yeah. Because living in such a place and having such a profession, but nobody actually takes you serious. Because of what? You did not take our culture serious. Because VDM came out saying he's being tribalistic. And when VDM said he's been tribalistic, I laughed. I said you should even ask him if he actually know where he is from. What how does he regard his Igbo culture? Somebody who don't even have respect to the Igbo culture. He's not that kind of person. He said is somebody that values his culture, his tribe, and everything before you now settle to say he is tribalistic. That's why I said he wasted his time on that person. This is somebody who has brought a shame, disgrace to our tradition, to the tribe, to the Igbo tribe, to our culture, to everything. So actually using him to say tribalistic, to what tribe did he actually come from? What tribe did he actually regard himself to be? That is one thing about it, because I believe strongly that VDM did not do any investigation on this person. He did not conduct proper investigation on this person. Then I don't think he could have even have that time to set his phone and start talking about him and giving him a cheap clout and all that. How are you, Vuza Ibrahim? Yeah, I don't think VDM could have done that. So just because VDM did not even know, I believe VDM don't know that guy very well. Probably somebody called his attention to the post that the guy made. Because just think about it. This person, you have lived in England for more than 20 years. What did you bring to your father's land? What kind of development, what impacts did you make in your father's land? Nothing but abominable impact. Yeah, that is what that Onyeka was making. But this guy only started his life in Nigeria and became popular for doing the right things for people. And went out there to find out that the phone they are selling to you people, as in for like very, very abnormal price, was not really that expensive. Then he now decided to import the phone himself to Nigeria so that everybody can afford it. He made it affordable for everyone. Unlike before, they will tell you iPhone this is 2 point something million, 3 point something million. So before all these gears will be able to go and get that kind of iPhone, you will now count how many men that will count them. That will count them before they will be able to raise that kind of money. And this kind of men are not like this young blood, as in hot blood. No, it's those old alhajis and the native doctors that will even take their star to shine just to give them iPhone worth 3 million. Very dark black man went out there, took the risk of opening the eyes of the whole world. The phone that he just imported is gone. It's gone. Did you see why it is good to sell things at a normal price? Don't be too greedy as a seller. Don't be too greedy as an importer or whatever. Don't be too greedy. Because when you make it easy and affordable, and at least you are making, even if you're making 3% to 5% profit, and then you're selling thousands of it, you see, it will be sold out and you'll be able to import more and be selling and making, before you know it, but some people just want to be just extremely rich just in one go, as in they want to just sell this for you. This thing is like £5. They want to sell it to you for £200. It's only £5. They want to sell it. Look at the kind of abnormal price they are putting on it. This is what very dark black man actually helped to open the eyes of Nigerians, including this person in the United Kingdom, this person in London, that is speaking against him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that is why I said VDM shouldn't have given him that cheap clout, because it's not making sense. These are people who enjoys the suffering of the poor. People who enjoy seeing the poor people suffer, beg for food. Everything is not about the government. The government is me and you, me and you. When you have the opportunity to make life easy for others and you refuse to do it, you are part of the failings of the failure we are having in the system. See, you are part of it. When you have the opportunity to make life easy for people and all you do is, I don't care, it's my turn. You now come in with I don't care, it's my turn. Then tell me, what are you talking about the leaders? Are you different from them? You're not different from them. Of course. VDM has proven to be different from every leader in Nigeria, in fact in the world. Because all the world leaders knows that iPhone can cost cheaper. £100 brand new, £200 for brand new Pro Max. But no, because of, do you know why here in England we are buying iPhone about 1,900? By the time you click on iPhone 1001, iPhone Pro Max, iPhone 17 Pro Max, they will tell you it's 1,100. 1,100 is the fixed price. Then they will ask you how many gig you want. You want to add some more gigs. By the time you finish adding the gigs, it has gone to, and you will buy, look, you see, the charger that will come with it, you will buy it separate. You will buy this one separate. See, that's the one. I bought my daughter one now. If you go here, you will see the video. I bought everything separately, the charger, everything, even the pen. Yeah, iPhone has pen. If you want the pen. All those things were meant to be sold together. By the time you finish, including those add-ons, we call them add-ons. By the time you finish adding them, how are you, Katsu? By the time you finish adding them, it's calculating to 1,900 to 2,000 pounds. So 1,000, let's say 2,000 pounds in Nigeria now is about 4 million naira. How are you, MD? It's about 4 million. That is what we buy iPhone here in England. By the time you include all those gig, charger, this one, cables separately, this one separately, the earpiece separately, you will buy everything. By the time you finish adding and adding and adding, then you want to include for damages, as an insurance for damages. In case it gets damaged, they will replace it for you, and even if it gets damaged, by the time they replace it for you, you have stayed and waited and do like this. So if you include that one, then you are looking at 2,200 to 2,300. That is what we are buying one iPhone here, but no government is condemning it. Why? Because most of the money goes to the government. Yeah, most of the money goes to the government. That is why they will never ever condemn it, because they are the one that is making the highest money off it. From one tiny thing Apple is selling. Maybe Apple is selling this like £1. Government will ask him to add 10 more pounds to that £1 to make it 11 pounds, because that money is going to them. Do you see that? Because that money will be going to them. But this person, very dark black man, now took the bull by its horn, went into China. He went inside there, inside the company where they are manufacturing everything. And he was able to reach a deal to get it at affordable price for every dick and alley to be able to afford it. And somebody who has lived his life for over 20 years in the United Kingdom, becoming a West. In fact, I have known. I followed him. I mean, we became friends on Facebook for like I think that was around 2015 or 20. How are you, my queen Jacqueline? Thank you for joining me. I think that was in 2014 or 2015, about 10 years ago. And before then, he's lived here for a very, very long time. In fact, he came in with student visa. Bless Sunday, sweetheart. He came in with student visa, and after which he now applied, got his status, and become a lecturer in the same university. Yes, he is a very, very intelligent person. Yeah, but his life is kind of miserable. Let me just tell you that is the type of life he lives. Please go ahead, like this video, and subscribe here if this is your first time. Somebody who has wasted his life in London. Yeah, you can never ever see him use his platform to support anybody. In fact, the people he supports, he encouraged our people to follow are these politicians, evil politicians that has damaged the Nigerian system. They are the people that he is always encouraging people to follow. They are. He has never helped anyone. He has not. If he has to help you, it's on a condition, and you will have to pay. Yeah, he used that school because he's one of the top lecturers there. He used that school to get a lot of Nigerians into London. But did you know what? He charged them a hell of money that a lot of them had to go sell their lands. I want you to send this video to VDM so that VDM will know very well who he is. He was actually responding to that guy does not really worth his time. Honestly speaking. He charged them abnormal amount of money just to get them in through university, and most of those guys went ahead to sell their father's land, borrow money just to pay him to get admission, because obviously he told them he's in charge of admission, and that is why they are paying him big amount of money. He used them to make money. He could not just be open, be sincere. So when VDM is saying he's a tribalist, I say, which tribe? Somebody that don't care for his tribe. Somebody that don't even have any single... What has he done for his tribe? Nothing. The people that VDM has opened their eyes are not even from... It's everybody. So it's not just all about his own tribe. But this guy had the opportunity to make life easy for a lot of Igbos that you called his tribes, but he did not. The ones that he tried to help, he made them to pay through their nose to get that support. So what are you talking about tribe? That's why I said you didn't know him. Go and see the life he lives. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, the life he lives. Go and look at it. Is that the life that as an Igbo man? Are you going to call him Igbo man now? I mean, are you going to just look at him? It's like somebody just sent that to VDM, and VDM just boom got on it. You didn't even take your time to go through his page and see the type of life he is. That is not the life of a proper Igbo man. It's not the life of a proper Igbo man. So before you talk about tribalism, please put that person by the side, because he doesn't even know what his tribe is. He does not know what his tribe is. Nama, how are you? Yeah, he doesn't understand what his tribe is, because obviously somebody that cannot help his own tribe, his own brothers from the same tribe, he could not help them. He could not do anything for them. So you want to come and tell us, say, because he is an Igbo man, that's why he's talking again. He is not on the side of the other guy. He's just trying to be noticed. Yeah? He's trying to be noticed. He is calling for cheap clout, and now you gave it to him because he was like a forgotten alternative for a very long time. Obviously, he was a forgotten person. Somebody that will kick against his own tribe and present us as the bad people in England. He presented IPOB members as bad people. I was one of the people that tackled him a few years ago for presenting IPOB members as bad people because he was paid by the evil politicians in Nigeria. He doesn't like any activities of Ndibo. Of course. And before you know, he say, they will not like me because of the way I dress and because of the life I live. What life do you live? So VDM, this person, did you check the life he lives that made him feel like Ndibo is kind of not really on his side or not? What kind of life do you live? So you see that tribe, you tribalistic, you put there, go and remove it. You need to know the tribe he is from before talking about tribalistic, or because you saw him answering Igbo name. Answering an Igbo name like I have English name does not make me an English person. Okay? So answering an Igbo name does not really make him an Igbo person because he doesn't uphold our values. He doesn't care about, what that our tradition is talking about. You need to actually check things up. Like if somebody tried to talk down on you or trying to make you not make sense to the public, go and investigate the person first. If you investigate the person, then you now come out and decide if do I actually want to talk about this person or do I just want to move on. The best thing you could have done was just to move on, because that guy does not make any sense. You want to tell me that your own Igbo brother is cutting the neck of his fellow Igbos just to become rich, just to remain a billionaire, just to claim he is a billionaire. And VDM took his platform to warn people, this thing he is selling is abnormal. The price is abnormal. It's not what it is. He told him, please don't do this to your people. It's bad. You people keep saying the government, the government, the government this, the government that. This has nothing to do with the government. It has everything to do with individuals. Individuals who are corrupting the system, who does not want to use the opportunity they have to improve the system and subdue corruption. You don't say because the government are corrupt, you want to join the bandwagon of corrupt government. If you have any means, to help improve the system, do it. And that's what VDM has done. That is what he's done. He went to China. He's proved that, no, people can still afford this without paying a hell of money, without paying through their nose. How are you, Bumface? Yeah, he's proved that people can still acquire it. They can get it without spending all their life to get it. But this person who called himself our own brother could not even do the same thing. He couldn't. Who are the people that we are going to patronize blood? Yeah, they call him B-Lord. B-Lord means bullion lord. Who are the same people that we are going to patronize him? It is still through this very dark black man that we know that we knew that B-Lord has been taking money from his own Igbo brothers for business and seizing the money and then using the DSS and SSS to threaten them. Like he's going to pay millions to the DSS, to the SSS to threaten them that if they contact him, he's going to end them because he's into Azza business. Azza business is fraud business. It's still VDM that exposed all of that. And that is them coming out to show you, I'm a billionaire. I'm a billionaire. All the expensive cars they are buying, how are they getting it? People go out there, they stole it and then ship it to them. People will go and steal it. Some of them will even unalive the people that owns the car. And overnight, they will ship the car to them. and they will buy it at a very cheap price, and will be bragging on the road. My name is Zin. Omo, Omo, hey, my Lamborghini is here. And you think you are not doing well or you're not doing better. You started thinking, God, why me? When is my own time going to come? But do you think their time has come? No, their time hasn't come, because something that you acquired through fraud does not mean you have arrived. Does not give you a high personality. No, it does not. VDM took his time to investigate B-Lord and expose everything. So these statements made by Onyeka Nwelue was referring to B-Lord issue with VDM. Did you see that? It did not even applaud somebody that opened the eyes of Nigerians, that made them to know that this thing, you people are buying so much money. As in, B-Lord is saying about selling it about 460,000. And he said, listen, you can sell it about 260. That is like 100% increase. Yeah? Something he bought less than 200,000. Then you want to sell it. And not only that, he was selling it about 460,000, which is too high. What he said was repackaged iPhone. It was not even the real iPhone 17 Pro Max. Oh my goodness. It's not even the real iPhone 17. This was a repackaged iPhone that he was selling. Deceived people. He repackaged everything. Then VDM now took his time to open the eyes of everyone on how the repackaging was done. And to make you know, it is not the real one. He went into the company where they produced it and opened the eyes of everyone to say, look at it. See everything and how it's produced. This is the original one. And I am going to buy a lot of it to come and sell to you people in Nigeria at this price. And he bought it, brought it to Nigeria. It's finished. Thousands of it he brought. They are gone. Did you see that? Because of what? The price was affordable. And even here in England, where I live, I never knew that you can afford iPhone at that kind of... I was going to buy one just to say, is this thing true? Am I actually seeing through my nose or my eyes that I can actually use about less than 200 pounds to buy iPhone 17 Pro Max? It is only that one guy, and then somebody who lived abroad with nothing to show. I mean, nothing to show apart from wearing, as in, there is no amount of ring. Every finger has like two rings. There is no color of ring, as in ring. Every ring you can see in the world, all his fingers, his neck, jewelries. That is what he does with his money, and then living like a man who is living like a woman completely. That is your business. So why don't you go ahead and live your life and live somebody who is trying to make life, who is living his own and still wants life to be better for others? That is it. So if VDM wanted to speak against him, VDM could have spoke against him in a way that people will know that this person is worthless. He's not even supposed to talk where VDM is talking. He's not even supposed... I mean, you could have made people to see him as somebody not to ever listen to, because you don't like your people. You have never discovered anything. The only thing you discovered abroad was how to use University of Oxford University to bring our people to England. Then, what did you do? You cut their throats to get money. You made them pay through their nose. Some of them are still paying back loan they used to come to England. Did you see that? Some of them are still paying. Because of what? He made them pay too much. You've got that opportunity to help people. That is why he's condemning VDM. Because when he got the opportunity, he made them to go through hell to pay for it. But VDM will not do it if he found himself in that position. He will not do it. Do you know how many people VDM has taken abroad? Did you know how many people he has helped to go abroad without them paying him a penny? Onyeka Nwelue found that opportunity, but what he made was to make his people even go sell their lands, borrow money, be in debt, just to come to England and study. That is so unfair. And this is the kind of person that is condemning. Obviously, he is in the same line as B. Lord. Yeah, Onyeka Nwelue is in the same business line with B. Lord. Where you will see something very, very cheap, you now put it high. That is fraud. And VDM made us know that that is the line of that guy, B. Lord, is fraud. Everything he does is defrauding people. Defrauding people. He opened the eyes of people so that you will know what he's doing and be careful with, any business you're doing with him. How is that wrong? Of course. If B. Lord could not call the police, arrest VDM to say what you are doing is not, it means VDM was right. VDM was right. Because VDM was saying, clear and concise. Everything was so clear that we all should not even have any reason to doubt him. Of course, nobody could raise a case against him. B. Lord could not raise a case against him because he's saying the truth. You don't go and get a phone of 100,000, 200,000, and you're selling it 400 plus. So somebody in England is condemning him. VDM shouldn't have given him that kind of platform. I mean, even if it's 2 minutes you spent on that video, it's not really worth it. It's not worth it. Shouldn't have given him that platform. What are we trying to say? When you have opportunity to help people, do it. Do it without making them to go through hell to pay for it. Do it without putting them into that kind of big stress, huge stress. Because nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. It could be your own children in need tomorrow, and the person you help today will help your children tomorrow. So that is when you're doing things, you think. If your children are stranded tomorrow, can somebody just see them and say, that's a VDM child. Oh, that is a maker's child. Oh, that's this person's child. No, I'm going to help them. Because their father was a nice person. Their father was a very kind person. Did you think tomorrow you can find yourself in that kind of situation whereby people will rush to help you or to help your children? That is one thing you should take home this evening. Thank you for your time and God bless you. Have a good night and a happy weekend. If this is your first time on this channel, don't forget to like this video and hit the notification bell. I will come back again when I think it is right. But this week, I might be taking off. All right? Yes, I will only be posting and take off. Thank you and good night.